Dr. Ajay Kumar Godara sir. He is the founder and director of Evolution Lab Chandigarh. He is the innovator and mentor of Change Niti Aayog, Government of India. He has more experience in area of robotics, Internet of Things, IoT and AI. He has developed many innovative products having patent renewable energy area. He has delivered more than 1,000 expert lecture in national and international platforms via contact mode and ICT mode. He has trained more than 30,000 students in AI or IoT based जो projects वगैरह है उनके लिए. So now I warm welcome to Dr. Ajay sir for start your speech, your expert lecture.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you,
very
sir.
good afternoon to all the participants over here. So, today we are going to talk about some hands-on experience over here with some IoT applications. And then after that, I will share with you some tools. With the help of that, you can design some IoT systems. So, that also I'm going to discuss. So, let's get started. Screen is visible, sir?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. So we are going to talk about IoT and Industry 4.0. Then after that, we will come up to some practical hands-on experience, and I will share with you some simulation tool also. With the help of that, you can practice at your home also without having any kind of hardware. So these things I'm going to elaborate. But before that, why we are going to talk about IoT? So over there, first of all, we should know about Industry 4.0. So what is Industry 4.0 when we talk about IoT and Industry 4.0? So a quick introduction that I'm just going to share with you. So these are three major past industrial revolution. When we talk about industrial revolution, those you can just visualize in the past, that when we talk about first one, that was hydropower and fossil fuel, and second one was like electrical energy and mass production, and third one was the telecommunication and PLC. But now we are living in the era of fourth industrial revolution, and we are going to talk about fifth industrial revolution also. So the fourth industrial revolution is nothing else, that is Industry 4.0. So what are the component of Industry 4.0? That I'm just talking about whole in a industry that is going on. That is the fourth industrial revolution, that we are going to call it Industry 4.0 or Industry 4.0. So when we talk about Industry 4.0, what is it? So the concept of Industry 4.0 came from the Germany, and it defined the organizing the factory, how you can make your factory smart, digital, and how you can optimize your resources. Mean with the limited resources, how you can get maximum output. So these are key principle of factory 4.0, like how you can make your factory digital and flexible, because that is very important when we talk about current scenarios. So in current scenarios, like demand of customer is changing overnight. So whatever industry we are going to talk about, from mobile to mobile phone to manufacturing, like in the car also, every after every 6 months we are getting new features over there. Like we are going to talk about electrical car, and we are going to talk about different fuel segment car, and we are going to talk about driverless cars. So many more update is also going on over there also. And when we talk about in a mobile, in within 3 months we are getting new update, new feature, and new add-on things over there with new technology over there. Like right now we are going to talk about 4G, and 5G is also in the process. So these are things are coming under flexibility. If any industry, those are flexible, they can adopt new changes, they can survive in the market. You can take an example of Nokia. So they were not able to upgrade their, I mean, they were not so much flexible, but they wipe out from the market. So then second one is a simulation tool. So we have to work on the simulation tools. Why that is important now in this day? Because when we are going to perform certain test in that part, like whatever part we are going to manufacture it, or anything whatever we are going to do in industrial applications. So the simulation tool is so much popular now in these days. Reason behind that, we are having a high processing power in computing, so that we have to inculcate in a application that is being already used in the industry. Then after that, efficient factory in term of energy, in term of resources. So that is also the principle of industry 4.0. So these are the component of industry 4.0. The major buzzwords in today's scenarios might be heard about all these buzzwords like cloud computing, AI, IoT. Right now we are going to discuss about IoT, and then data analytics, machine learning, big data, 3D printing, software as a services, robotics. So robotics is so much popular due to during this COVID era, because everything we have to make it contactless, and whatever services or in hospital or in restaurants. So in upcoming days there will be huge impact of those like after when we talk about after COVID era. So robotics and these trending buzzword words will be more popular. So I mean those are trending technology when we talk about it. So all these buzzwords are part of Industry 4.0. Some of them having a small impact and some of them having a high impact. Like over there you can see with the area, the IoT is the major component over there, is having a high impact in industrial applications. So when we talk about IoT ecosystem over there, so you can see in IoT ecosystem. So just visualize it. That is a very small animation. You can visualize it for like when we talk about in upcoming 10 years, what kind of smartness will be there. So as we are going to wake up and you will be get dressed using fully automation, and after that, as you are going to wear your suit, your car will come automatically from your parking to your in front of your gate, because you will see that in upcoming days you will find driverless car. And now in this day also you are using some health band, and your all the activity of health is being get traced, that how many time, how many hours you have taken good sleep, how many hours you have taken moderate sleep. So each and everything is being get monitored over there about your health. Similar way, your all schedule and all activity also get tracked, and accordingly you can being get indulged in machines, or I mean that kind of smartness you can find it in upcoming years. So that is being possible using technology, or that is the component of industry 4.0. Same thing, this one is a one example that I shared with your day-to-day life so that you can visualize it. Same thing is happening in a industry also. Like when we are going to manufacture anything, just take an example of any food processing industry. So like when we talk about that water bottle, so water bottle, how it is being get packed, that is fully automatic. So like from starting to end you will get at the end if filled a box with all the water bottles, and you have to just supply it. What exactly is IoT, so that we can get a simple mindset about IoT, and then after that we can start working on it. Sometimes we get confused about IoT. So when we talk about IoT, Internet of Things, so people used to think that that is the part of computer science. Over there, internet is being getting engaged, so we cannot do it. Why should we learn it? But that is a very big myth over there. So IoT is a Internet of Things. Mean internet is over there and thing is also over there. So that is also being used in our day-to-day life. Like many applications, we are doing it using IoT. Like when we have to do any kind of cab booking in metro cities, so over there we are using IoT. When we have to book food, so over there also we are using IoT. And mean IoT mean over there the things that we are using mobile phone. So in everyone hand is a smartphone. So in everyone hand we will find smartphone, and that smartphone is a thing. So that is one thing. So similar way many more things can be integrated with the internet and can be performed many application using that. So over there you can say smart system and the internet of things. So when we talk about the major component of that IoT, there is a three major things over there in a simple way when we talk about IoT. So the first one is a sensor and actuator, second one is the connectivity, and third one is the people and process, or we can call it application based. So we are going to divide that complete IoT in three components. First one is a sensor and actuator. So when we talk about sensor and actuator, so over there you can see these are common sensors. Sensor means something we have to read it, and when we talk about actuators, it means something output we have to give it. So whenever we are going to send something, so in sensors you will find different basic sensor that I'm just going to share with you over here, like vision sensor. With the help of that you can see anything and you can visualize it, like our eyes. So you can take an example of human being and their sense, and according to that sensors are working. So wait for it. Okay, so sorry for inconvenience. So now coming back over here. So these are commonly used sensor over there. So when we talk about accelerometer sensor, electrical and magnetic sensor, those you will find in a mobile phone also, leak and level sensor. So with the help of that you can detect any kind of leakage, and then force, load, torque and strain pressure sensor. These things also you can use it for, like when we talk about IoT application in a mechanical engineering, IoT application in a civil engineering, over there those sensors are commonly being used, like force sensor, load sensor, torque sensor, strain measurement, pressure measurement. So with the help of that many application can be done in a civil engineering domain also, in construction or many more applications. Then after that flow sensor, and you can use chemical and gas sensor also for detection of any kind of gas leakage, that also can be identified it. Then after that acoustic and sound vibration sensor, then humidity and moisture sensor, that also can be used. Then after that temperature, motion, position. So these are few more commonly used sensors. So with the help of that you can get data, and you can analyze that data, and you can put some analytics on the data, and you can perform some applications. So the second part over here is, that is connectivity. So when we talk about connectivity, so on the connectivity you can see that how you are going to connect those sensors with the cloud, how you are going to send those sensor data to the cloud. First part is acquiring sensor data. So those different sensor we have discussed, their data you can acquire it using microcontroller, and after acquiring the data, you can send that data to the cloud for different applications. So how you can send data to the cloud? What mode of communication that you are going to use it? Like we are going to use mobile phone. In the mobile phone, what we are going to do it? We are going to use mobile GPRS internet, or we are going to use Wi-Fi. So that cellular network we are going to use it over there, like 4G or LTE, and with the help of that we are going to connect with the internet. Then similar way over here, when we talk about different mode of communication and for acquiring data and sending data to the cloud, you can use RFID also. That is RFID tag that is being used in a toll plaza. So that also can be used for acquiring data from those devices. Then after that antenna is similar to that RFID, so antenna also you can use it. Then NFC card is being used in a metro, and NFC is now in this day being used in a that credit card and debit card also. So there is option when we are going to purchase anything over there, so just we have to tape it with that machine and automatically that machine will detect it. So that is NFC based for data transmission. So any kind of payment gateway we are going to connect it, that we can do it. Then after that, LoRa, PAN, LoRaWAN, those are long range communications. So with the help of that, you can transmit data and you can receive data wirelessly using radio signals, radio frequencies, and you can transmit and receive data with the long range, like up to 10 kilometer, 50 kilometer, 90 kilometers. So up to 90, more than I think 120 kilometer is being tested using LoRaWAN without having any kind of mobile network or without having any kind of that Wi-Fi or any kind of cellular network over there. Sometime in remote area, so over there is no mobile network or no Wi-Fi, so you can use that LoRaWAN over there. So for some application, those are based on LoRaWAN. Those are like smart city applications, smart factory applications over there that can be used. Then after that, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is one mode of communication that we are using it over here, like for data transmissions. So Wi-Fi can be used in a two mode. One is with a local network without internet, and second mode is over here with the internet also. That also can be used. Then after that we are going to use 3G, 4G and GPRS and 2G also earlier we were using. So CDMA and all that, now those things are get obsoleted from the market, but LTE we are going to use it now in this the Volta like 4G and LTE. So with the help of that also you can send data to the cloud. So these are different mode of communication. With the help of that we can send data to the cloud. That is important. So third one is a people and process. So when we talk about people and processes over there, so what we are going to do it, we are going to we are going to make some application on the cloud. Like we are sending data to the cloud. That is raw data. That is not a meaningful data when we are not going to convert it in a meaningful activity. So that is raw data. So what we have to do it, we have to convert that raw data with some meaningful application. Like if we have to do like customer relationship and support, so you can acquire some data. Like when we are going in any outlet, so over there they ask about the mobile number and all that, so they are acquiring your data so that they can make more connectivity. Whenever they are having any kind of offers, they can send you message like that. Then you can use some analytics on the cloud, and you can build some API over there, and you can perform some application using that API. You can upgrade and do the configuration of your machine. That is so much popular in industries. Like if any industry is going to supply some specific machine to some specific industry, so over there they are doing upgrade those machines in an online mode from the remote area using IoT. So that is being used over there. And then after that you can do remote monitoring and maintenance also. Now in these days when we talk about new automobile vehicles, so over there you will find those features like remote monitoring. Like whenever your car is needed to service, you will get some warning, and you will get some message on your mobile that yes, now you need a service in your car. And more thing is that you can monitor real time vehicles also. Like if somehow if your car is being at faulty in any remote location, so you can call a mechanic from their service center on that particular location also. And one more thing like that over there, you can do like asset monitoring also. Like if you are going to track any asset in a truck or something like that during transportation, that also you can track it using IoT. So then after that you can use control and automation. Like something if you want to control it, over there also you can use IoT. And in a supply chain also, so all these like control and automation, all these things you can do it on the cloud with the data that you have acquired it from the sensor. Then security and energy, mobile devices and apps, then location tracking you can do it. Financial like the analytics, that also you can do it. You can do some forecast also using the data, that also you can do it. So the interaction between these like sensor, connectivity, peoples and process, after integrating all these things, we are going to come out with some smart application and services. So these are few commonly services you will find it in our day-to-day life, or those few are available in India, few are from other countries, like when we call about smart thermostat. So with the help of that you can control your home temperature or AC or geyser temperature and all that, that can be controlled using mobile app. Then connected car. So connected car is not available, that concept is not available in India, but there is one concept that is available similar to this, that is connected bicycle. So in the Chandigarh or Tri-City or in some other metro cities, you will find it over there, the concept of bicycle. So over there, you will find connected all those things with a mobile app, and you can take any bicycle, and you have to pay for something, some charges over there, and you can drop it in any other stations. So all these things are being get connected with mobile app. Then activity tracker, that you can use it for tracking any kind of activity. So then after that over there you will find some like health monitoring. So might be you have seen some bond like some specific application over there. So like if you want to monitor health, so that also you can track it. Heart rate also you can track it. So many more application devices are available now in this day. So like smart watch also, you will find a lot of feature over there. So all those are connected with mobile, and those mobile are connected with the cloud applications, and you can perform many applications. So smart outlet. So smart outlet mean some socket also you will find it over there like this, and using those smart outlet you can perform many applications. So parking sensor also, like parking mobile app can also be found over there, and you can make many kind of parking application. Like whenever you are going in any mall or any specific crowded place, so you can check it out in your mobile app that how many parking spaces available over there, and you can go in a specific parking in particular location which one is vacant. So you can park your vehicle easily using that parking mobile app. So there is some more diverse application in different fields, like when we talk about home consumer. So over there also you will find plenty of applications, like light bulb, security, pet feeding, irrigation controller, smoke alarm. So over there also you will find many applications of home applications. Then refrigerators, infotainment. So refrigerator means smart refrigerator. You will find in upcoming days, and few companies has already launched those refrigerators. And over there you will able to see all the stock of that refrigerator in your mobile app, and if any stock is being less than threshold limit, you will get message and alert that yes, this one's stock is less. You can do online order also using mobile app. So you can fulfill that particular stock. So that also you will find it in upcoming days also. Then like dry washer, stove and energy monitoring. Then when we talk about transport and mobilities, over there also you will find plenty of applications that you can see it over here. And then when we talk about like some package monitoring, telematic and smart parking, insurance adjustment, supply chain. So these are few more applications in transport and mobilities. Then after that you can see few application in a health and body. In upcoming days there will be a huge scope of healthcare sector. So in that healthcare sector you will find different like gadgets. With the help of that, all your health data is being going on the cloud, and all the data is being get stored in a secure place in particular chip, or then that can be accessed by any doctor anytime when we are going for any kind of diagnose test or something like that. So that can be easily done. Recently our prime minister also given a message from the red fort that yes, we are going to move ahead towards smart healthcare. So that is very important. Now building an infrastructure. So in civil engineering also, over there is a huge scope of IoT, like security, lightning, electrical, transit, emergency alerts, structural integrity, occupancy, energy credits. All these things can be used over there. Then cities and industry. So in the cities and smart cities, when we talk about over there, so in a smart city also, these things is being used over there. When we talk about smart city, so over there also we are going to use these kind of few more application over there, like just electrical distribution monitoring that we can do it. Then after that, you can find some maintenance things over there can be also done using IoT. Maintenance mean preventive maintenance can also be done using IoT. Then after that, surveillance that we can do it using, like in Tri City Chandigarh recently, that camera is being get installed in different locations. So this camera is being get used for monitoring application, and those are connected with the IoT. So signage and utility and smart grid, smart like emergency services also can be carried out using that. Waste management, these things also can be carried out over there. But when we talk about these things in the India, so those are in the starting stage. But there is a huge scope in upcoming days when we talk about smart city project and all that. So these things you will find in upcoming days in our day-to-day life also. There are some more compound applications like transportation plus smart city, and all these things is being get connected, like like when we talk about toll plaza. So over there, that fast tag is being get integrated with your mobile phone, with your payment gateway. So when you are going to pass over there using that fast tag from the toll plaza, so automatically your toll is being get stuck from your account. So those are multi application like transportation plus smart city or smart card. And now in this day in Tri City Chandigarh over there, that is being get implemented. Like if anyone is going to jump red light, automatically challan is being sent to their home. So those are connected applications. So healthcare plus smart home, like in your home, if you are not available, so that health is being get cared by like old age people. Those are staying at their home. So any kind of emergency issue is being going to get occur over there. So automatically that ambulance is being get called. Similar way, smart city plus mobilities. So these are few more services over there. Wait for a second. Okay, so over there, these are a few more application over there that you can see it. And now we are like these are real-time monitoring, and this one is like a digital farm. Like when we talk about government is proposing something like that, like they want to double farmer income. So when we talk about IoT and technology intervention, that is very less in the field of agriculture and that poultry farm or cattle farm over there. So over there, if we are going to integrate the technology, so we can avoid any kind of big incident over there, and we can do health tracking of those animals. So if there is any kind of disease attack, that can be diagnosed early, and any kind of loss can be avoided over there using IoT. So the market of IoT, that is very important to understand. Like in 2014, that was nearly 2 billion connected devices shipped worldwide over there. Now, when we talk about 2020 or 2021, the forecast is same due to the COVID. So there is no more, not big development over there. So 8 billion devices in 2021, that you can just pause it. And the business impact, you can see the growth is over there is exponential growth in the IoT domain. So now I'm coming directly to the practical part. So the IoT more application like in manufacturing, smart city, home automation, logistic, agriculture, environmental, energy, and smart building. So just see the value chain of Industry 4.0, like when we are going to talk about manufacturing cycle of any automobile, four-wheelers. So first we are designing it, then we are going to manufacturing separate part in a batch size, and all the manufacturing process connected with the cloud, all the data going on the cloud using internet, and that can be get synchronized, and you can find any kind of fault if that is being get occurred, that can be diagnosed in timely manner. and that is connected with the customer also. Like if you are going to book your car with specific color, that information directly goes from salesman to manufacturing unit, and automatically that specific color is being get painted on that particular car. So some industrial application also over there. When we talk about industrial robot, like for welding application, now in these they might be heard about surgery robot also. Surgery also is being carried out using robot, and all like PCB assembling, like cutting, and like in civil engineering also, in a construction also, in some application robot is being get used. And in food processing, maximum places you will find that fully automation and robotics over there. You can take one example over there, that is industrial automation using IoT and robotics, and AI is also being get integrated over there. So you can see in one cycle time, in 1 minute, and one product is coming out. I mean, one car is being get assembled and coming out. And how fast is this process? All robot is working. So you can just visualize over here and just see it, how many manpower is working. So only 4 to 5 manpower you will find it over there, and all the process is being carried out using fully automation, fully robotics over there. So a very important point is that when we talk about the scope for the students, so over there when we talk about career opportunities, so multidisciplinary career approach is being required over there. Like a person who is being get recruited over there, that should be multidisciplinary, so that if there is any kind of fault in robot or in a machine or in a motor or in a circuitry part, that can be diagnosed, because those robots are from a few MNC companies or international companies, those used to facilitate if there is any kind of fault is being occurred. So they used to call mechanic from their country, and that is very huge cost carrying component over there. So if any Indian student are able to take up those kind of faults, so there is a huge scope over there. So in one cycle time, one product is coming out. Like this one is a cycle time, and over there you can see one product is being get added after 1 minute. You will find some more robot in our day-to-day life also in upcoming days. These are few developed robot from the Boston Dynamics. So they are doing a lot of research in robotics. So all the home application you will find robots. So there is one restaurant also in Hyderabad, that is with the name of Robot, and all the serving services is being carried out over there, and serving robot is being used over there. So as we are going to enter from 4G to 5G, just visualize it. In a 3G, we are going to get connected with limited device that you can see in this picture, and in a 4G, the connectivity is little bit more that you can see. And when we talk about 5G, over there each device you will find it connected in your day-to-day life. Like when we talk about your clothes, that also being get connected using IoT with your mobile app, and your clothes will tell you that when they have to wash. So that kind of like precise things you will find in upcoming days, those will be get connected. Then after that you will find like cars also get connected with each other. So many more things you will find in upcoming days. So now in this day also we are going to use some key rings over there, and over there what we are going to do it, we will able to track the key that where we have misplaced it using mobile app. So those devices are also coming in these days. So there are some advantage and disadvantage also. So this one is very important concern when we talk about industry 4.0. We are making machine, we are making smart machine, and when we talk about human intervention, that part we are missing it. So there is one more concept that is being get introduced for in upcoming industrial revolution, that is industry 5.0. So over there it is being get emphasized that how human being is being get interfaced with a machine, that is industry 5.0, and that is fifth industrial revolution also, that is in the talk of town in other countries like US and European countries. So that is very important. Like you will find some home application robot also. All the home task is being carried out using a robot. Or just you can find that is just for entertainment. That if there is any faulty component, you will not get output that is expected. Just visualize it. Customer and boss after lack of knowledge. Now in these days, if students don't know that what is going on in the industry, so if they get placed in the industry, so how boss will behave like that? Like just take one more example over here. Like this one is a small simple capacitor. If that capacitor is being get deployed in a reverse polarity, what can be happened over there? That capacitor get blasted like this. And if that capacitor is being get deployed in an aeroplane in a reverse polarity, what can be happen over there? How much casualty can took place over there with a small error? So might be you heard about it recently. Yesterday, one incident took place of that chopper crash, and our top military CDS was over there. So just visualize it. How much casualty can took place with a small mistake. So that is very important when we talk about precision in engineering. That is very important. And when we don't know about the industrial thing, and if that capacitor we have deployed over there in a reverse polarity, and we are working in that company, how boss will behave with you, that just visualize it. So that is just for entertainment over here. Yes, so knowledge of multidisciplinary approach is highly required now in these days. We have to come out from the curriculum and we have to go advancement with latest things that is going on in the industry. We don't need to limit up to the curriculum only. So like small component, those are very important, like resistance. So how resistance is working. So basic of electrical and electronics is also we should know, so that we can work on the sensor, we can work on the coding part also, we can work on the cloud also. So in a IoT, multidisciplinary skill is required. So IoT is not limited to the computer only. IoT is a multidisciplinary approach, and when we have to develop something, so for that we have to work on a multidisciplinary approach. So like if you are from the mechanical background, if you are from the civil background, then also you can work on the IoT. There is many more examples. Those are working in IoT from the different disciplines and background. So over there you can see the resistance, how resistance is working. Just see it in a simple animation way or in visualization using picture, that how it is working. So when we talk about power, power is trying to flow the voltage, flow the current in the circuitry, or we can call it voltage, trying to flow the current. And how resistance is behaving. Resistance is opposing the flow of current. So this one is a LED. LED over there, we are starting from simple LED, and then slowly we will move ahead with the advancement. And over there you can see LED over there, one is positive and one is negative terminal. You can see its cathode is a negative and anode is positive. So this one is a process in industry. Like earlier that process is manual. Now in these days those processes being get automatic. Why it is so? That is important. So those are risky operations. So there is a chances that some manpower can be go for some taking some rest, or taking some lap over there after having lunch and all that. So if that operator is working on that risky job, so there is a chances of a risk. If that operator can go for sleep, if boss is absent, so what can be happen over there? That boiler get bursted. Recently, like 3 to 4 years back, one incident took place in a NTPC power plant. One boiler got bursted due to some human error over there. That can be avoided using IoTs, using technology intervention. That is very important in upcoming days to avoid any kind of accident. Boss is present, worker is like working like this. So yes, so what kind of microcontroller and microprocessor we can use it? That is the things that we have discussed till now. That is a theoretical concept. Now we are going to talk about practical, like when we have to build and when we have to develop IoT based system. So what is required for that? We need a microcontroller or microprocessor, that depend upon the applications. So what we are going to do it over here. we are going to use over here like microcontroller and microprocessor also we can use it. So these are two open source, those are so much popular over here like Arduino and Raspberry Pi. For IoT application we are going to use it. So Arduino is a company that is open source. They are providing their boards in open source mode, so you can develop your own customized board also. Same way with the Raspberry Pi also, those are also open source small computer on a chip we can call it. So microprocessor is being integrated over there in a Raspberry Pi. So there are different version of Raspberry Pi, those are available over there. Now this one is a Arduino Uno. So first we are going to talk about Arduino Uno and how you can build your own application of IoT using Arduino and how you can acquire sensor data. So this one is a Arduino Uno. So when we talk about Arduino Uno, over there you will find like what is the nomenclature of their in the Arduino Uno. So you will see over there is a digital pin, and this one is a microcontroller development board. So if you have to develop any application, so you can use this microcontroller board. So that is being taught in a school education also now in these days. So it's not like that I'm just talking over here that is rocket science. So that is being taught in a school education also. So if that school student can understand it, then definitely you all are professional, and you are going to teach the students in engineering domain. So you have to be get prepared for the next generation also. Those are coming from the school after learning all these IoT, AI and all these things. So you have to teach them also. So now over there you can see 0 to 13 there is 14 digital pins. For that you can read digital signal and you can write digital signal, and there is 6 analog pin A0 to A5. So you can read any kind of analog signal. And this one is a microcontroller that is being used in the Arduino Uno board, that is 8 mega 328P, that is AVR series microcontroller. And this one is the external power that we have to use it. This one is a USB that can be used it, that is reset button, ground pin, digital pins. So 0 to 13 all these pins are digital pin, and you can read it and you can write it. Analog pin can be used for analog read signal, and there is 6 pin, those are PWM pin, pulse width modulation pin. So before going ahead, I want to know that how many of participants are familiar with the Arduino Uno. You can give your response in the chat box if you are able to type it over there. So I think chat box is I think not available. So anyway, I'm just moving ahead directly with that. If you are able to unmute your mic, you can give your response. Okay, let me go over there. I think you are not able to unmute yourself. So we are going to discuss over there about microcontroller development board, and I think you have heard about it. If you have not heard about it, no need to worry about it. I will discuss it over here in a detail. So the tool that we are going to use it over here, that is Tinkercad. So might be you have heard about it. So if you have not heard about it, no need to worry. I will let you know that how you have to use it. That is online tool for circuit simulations. So that we are going to use it. So the Tinkercad, how you can open it, just you have to click on this link, and you have to use it in online mode, and that is open source. No need to pay anything over there. So over there, how you can do sign up, let me do sign out so that you can see all the steps how you have to do it. No need to practice it with me, just you have to see that how it is working, and later on you can practice it. I think someone mic is unmuted, kindly mute your mic.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now over here we are going to talk about Tinkercad. So how you can find it? So just search on the Google with the name of Tinkercad. You can note it down, Tinkercad. So we are going to search it on the Google in a Chrome browser. I just open it. You can open it in any browser, and you will find Tinkercad like this. So I'm going to open it. So there is an option of join now. So you have to do sign in if you have already account, and if you are doing it first time, you can click over there join now options. So I'm going to click on join now, and over there these are options like educator start here, student join a class, but we have to click on create a personal account. We have to click on create personal account, that is third number, and over there we have to click on sign in with Google. That is very easy step, otherwise you can do sign up with the email. So over there you have to follow 3 steps and you will able to do sign in. And over here within single step you can download, you can sign up if you have already signed in your Chrome browser. So it will ask about email account, which one you are going to select it. So I'm going to select my email account, and after that I will able to sign up over there in this browser. So that I just did sign up over there in this Tinkercad, and after that on the left hand side we have to go, on the left hand side we have to go, and we have to click on that circuit part. We have to click on this circuit. So after clicking on the circuit menu, you will not find any circuit over there. You will find one thing over there, that is try it now. No need to click over there. Click on this create a new circuit. After clicking on the circuit part, we have to click on create new circuit. So after doing this, your workspace for making your circuit is being get open. If you don't know about any circuit, no need to worry. You can try it over here, and you will get familiar about it. I will let you know that how you can do it. Few basic steps I will let you know. Later on, you can do advanced circuitry also over there. So over there you can get all the components. Those are available in the right hand side. Those are basic component, you will find it. And over there you can drag it and drop it. These are menus over there that you can use it. These are taskbar, we can call it. So I'm going to take this LED, just drag it and drop it like this. What I did it, click over there, drag it and drop it wherever you want to drop it. Or otherwise you can just I'm just going to delete it. You can just click over there, and after that you will able to drag it automatically wherever you want to drag it. In the escape button you can remove that drag and drop. So now over there this one is LED, and now if I want to zoom it, you can click on this zoom to fit. That we did it over here. So after doing this, what next we have to do it over here, we have to connect battery. So the battery we are going to connect it. So that battery we have connected it over there. So in the battery, the simple battery we have taken it, that is 9-volt battery, and over there you will be able to see it, that anode and cathode. I think all the participants are in that WhatsApp group. Is it so, sir? Sir, all the participants, those are attending it, are available in the WhatsApp group. Yes and no, sir? Ravi sir, all the participants are, those are attending it, is available in the WhatsApp group.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm requesting to the participant, you can give your response in that WhatsApp group also. I think if you're not able to type over here in the chat box, you can give your response in the that particular WhatsApp group. So everyone is understanding it. Yes and no, you can give your response in the
Sir,
WhatsApp
I
group.
allow mic of all the candidates.
Okay, sir. Okay, that's great. Uh, okay, so that is chat is allowed, sir. Okay, mic is allowed. So the
Yes, sir.
participant.
Mic is allowed, sir.
Okay, so participant, you can give your response that are you getting it, whatever I'm discussing it right now, or should I reduce my speed or increase my speed? Anyone can respond.
Mic is allowed.
Okay, is it okay, sir? Everyone is understanding?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so now moving ahead over there with that Tinkercad. So kindly mute your mics because some participant has unmuted it and leave it. So kindly mute your mic so that whenever it is being asked, you can unmute it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I disable all mics.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you. So now over here, we are going to connect that LED with the battery. Simple battery like those things is being might be have tried in your childhood also with the battery, and kids also enjoying these things via connecting battery with the LEDs, and they are glowing LEDs. But important point is over here when we are going to connect this battery with the LED like this. You can take wiring. How you can take wire? Let me repeat it again. Click on this terminal and you will find the name also. When you are going to take mouse cursor, you will find anode or cathode. So click over there and just click and like this. And after that I'm going to click over there, drag it, and when you want to take turn, click again and turn it and connect it. So I just connected this LED and I'm going to start simulation. So what is happening now? LED get bursted over there. LED get burned out. Why it is so? You can take your mouse cursor on this LED. आप जैसे अपने माउस के कर्सर को LED पे लेके जाएंगे, it will tell you about the properties of LED, why that LED got bursted. The current through the LED is 915 milliampere. कि आपकी एलईडी में करंट ज़्यादा फ्लो कर रहा है जितनी उसकी कैपेसिटी है. कैपेसिटी कितना है मैक्सिमम? दैट इज 20 मिली एम्पियर. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इट? So we have to add resistance over there. The use of resistance is being used over here. So I'm going to add one resistance over there like this. So I put it one resistance in a series with one terminal, and you can change this resistance value also. Click on this and you will able to change the value. Ohm, I'm going to take it 220 ohm. So with the color code you can identify the resistance value. So I'm not going in that depth if you are not familiar about color coding. So directly in a simple, when we talk about in a layman, so resistance we have used, that is 220 ohm, and now we are going to start simulation. Now LED is glowing, but some warning is coming over there. What is that warning? The warning, it shows that current is still high little bit, बट आप इसे मैनेज कर सकते हैं. आपकी एलईडी क्या होगा, वर्क करेगी, बट इन ए लॉन्ग टर्म दैट एलईडी लाइफ विल बी गेट रिड्यूस इफ यू आर गोइंग टू यूज इन दिस कंडीशन. So again we are going to increase that value, that is 350. So the exact value you can get it using calculation of simple Ohm's law, that is V is equal to IR. So with the help of that also you can calculate it. So now when we are going to put it 350 ohm resistance value, now it is working fine, that you can see it. So this one is a simple LED test circuit we made it. So when you are going to try it and when we are going to connect, because those 9-volt battery is available easily in any electronic shop or in retail shop also, you will find those batteries in rural area also, and you will find LED also. And when we are going to connect LED directly with this, so LED get burned out. So we should know that how we have to connect it for glowing proper LED. So we have to use resistance, and we can check it out in this simulation tool without having any kind of hardware. And after making that circuit, you can save it also on the cloud. So there is a name of by default name, you can rename it. Click over there and you can rename it LED circuit. Name you can give it. Renaming it, click on the workspace over here. So आपका यहाँ पे rename हो जाएगा, that you can see it LED circuit. So now you can go back to this Tinkercad at left hand side. So Tinkercad dashboard. So when we are going to click over there, so the dashboard will get open. Mean you will go back and you will able to see your previous circuit that you have made it over there at the bottom. This one is a you made 2 minutes ago. So click over there and you can again tinker this and that circuit will be get opened again. So now if you want to delete any component, select it and there is a delete button. Select it, delete. Select it, delete. If you want to undo, so undo also you can do it like this. So that we can do it. After that I'm just going to make a new circuit over here so that you can get familiar about this Tinkercad. Later on you can try it, I know it, but you should get familiar first, then you can try it. So one more I'm going to take it, a simple battery, and then after that you can connect motor. And you can connect it like one terminal is positive and you can start simulation. You can see motor is working and RPM is also visible. How much rotation per minute over there, that also you can see it. So now over there you can put some switch also. So in replacement of switch I'm going to use one sensor, that is photoresistor, or we can call the sensor LDR. If you have gone through with little bit sensors, you will find the name of the sensor is LDR, or we can call it a photoresistor. So this sensor is working based on light intensity. Light intensity mean when we are going to fall light on the sensor, so when we are going to fall light and light, we are increasing light intensity. So you can see how we will get that simulation screen. After starting simulation, click on the sensor and you will able to see that simulation of light. At full darkness, resistance of the sensor will be high. When resistance is high, less current flow in the circuit. So motor RPM will be less, that you can see it. And now I'm going to increase that light intensity. As I will increase light intensity, you can see RPM is increasing. RPM is increasing. That you can see it. So my RPM is increasing over here, that you can see it. So after doing this, at full light intensity, you can say motor RPM is this much. So resistance value will be get increased when we are going to fall light on this sensor. So now over there that we have seen that how that sensor is working like this and how you can visualize RPM. So that also we can save it, but I'm not going to save it right now. So similar way you will find many more component, and you can make basic circuit over there, and you can find few sensor also over there like PIR sensor, ultrasonic sensor, buzzer, and multimeter also you can use it over there. You will find some interesting batteries also over there. So if you want to get more component, click over there in the components and there is option of all. In the all components you will find more detailed component. More sensor you will find it over there. More power source you will find it over there, like solar also you will find it. And yes, those are very interesting thing you will find it over there. Those are batteries. So these batteries you can make it at your home also, like lemon batteries, potato batteries, that also you can make it. So how you can get it over there? So you can see like this one battery, I'm going to take it. So over there we can use multimeter to check their voltage. So multimeter we are going to use it. So you can make those battery at your home to grow LED and all that. So you can connect multiple lemon and potatoes. First you can use it for some glowing some LED. Later on you can use these potatoes for cooking applications. So multiple application you can do it. So now over there you can see the voltage also you can measure it, that is 670 millivolt. So you can connect multiple those potatoes and lemon in a series, and you can increase that voltage and you can glow LED also over there. So that also you can make it. So now I'm coming back to the microcontroller. So ultimate I want to share it over here, that how you can acquire sensor data using microcontroller, how you can write code. These are just basic things that you can do it using this tool, and that is open source, free of cost, no need to pay anything over there. So now I'm moving towards microcontroller. So you will find Arduino also over there. You can take it, drag it and drop it. So in the Arduino you can do programming in a two way. One is C++ programming language, you can use it over there, and the second thing is over there you can use graphical coding also over there. So that graphical coding we are going to do it over here, and also I will let you know that how you can generate embedded C or C++ coding from that graphical programming. That I'm just going to let you know. So now over here I'm going to connect one LED on their pins. So that LED I'm going to connect it, one negative cathode should be connected with the ground, and we can use one resistance also, but directly I'm connecting it with 30 number pin. So when we are going to connect this LED with the 30 number pin, and I'm going to start simulation. So what is happening, my LED is blinking over there, that you can see it. My LED is blinking. So over there you can see my LED is blinking. So as my LED is glowing, so I have not written any single line of code. Why it is blinking? So we have to go to the code. In the code you will find it over there, like these are basic, this one is a basic circuit, that is by default circuit, by default code. Whenever we are going to take Arduino, so by default this code we will find it. This one is a code for testing Arduino on 30 number pin, or one inbuilt LED, that is inbuilt LED over there, that is connected with 30 number pin. So when we are going to use this block, build in LED high, wait for 1 second, it will be high for 1 second, then LED low and it will be low for 1 second, and this one will repeat for infinite time. So if I want to increase my on off frequency, I'm just going to reduce the delay, and let's see how it is working. So you can see over there LED blinking frequency get increased. Some warning is coming because we have not used resistance over there, so that is not an issue. So over there how you can write this graphical code, so that is very easy to understand. So I'm going to delete this one, and in replacement of 13 I want to connect this LED on any other pin, like just suppose 10 number pin, and go to the code, and over there we are going to talk about output. Click on the output block. There is 4 block only: output, input, control and math. So commonly we are going to use for those 4 icons, 4 menus. So in output, something output we have to give it from the microcontroller, we are going to use this block. If we have to read any sensor, for that we are going to use input block over there. Sorry. So now we are going to talk about output, and you can take that second block and drag it and drop it and select pin number. So we are going to select pin number over there. Yes. So this one block is for giving anything output, high or low, digital output we can give it. So now we have to select pin number 0 to 13, any pin you can select it. So over here we are going to select that pin number is over here, that is we are going to select 10 number pin, because we have connected LED on 10 number pin. And then we have to go to control and take wait, and after that LED will be on for 1 second. Then again go to the output, take second block again, drag it and select pin number, that is 10 number, same pin number, and make this LED off. Mean LED will be on for 1 second, then wait for 1 second, it will be on, and after that LED will be low, and again go to the control, we will find wait, LED will be off, and it will be remain off up to 1 second, then it will repeat it again and start simulation. So now LED is turning on and off, and now what you can do it, you can change the delay also, that is up to you how you want that delay, 3 second, 5 second. So LED will be on for 2 second and LED will be off for 3 second, that you can see. Then it will repeat it again from the starting. So now over there, this one is working in a simple way. This one is a graphical coding. Might be you have not heard about it. That is Scratch based graphical programming. So when we talk about C++ coding, from this graphical coding, stop simulation and click on these blocks. In a blocks, there is an option of blocks plus text. So in blocks plus text, you will find over there this embedded C or C++ code automatically. So we have written this code, and this code C++ code generated automatically. That is the beauty of this tool. So we have deleted all the blocks, and you will able to see this one is empty now, and that is minimal code over there that is required for the Arduino to upload. So now what next we have to do it over here. Again I'm going to make that block number 9, control wait, again output, pin number should be 9 same, make it low, and you can see automatically code is being generated over there. So this one is my code, and code is ready to work, and that will be work fine over there because I have written now code for 9 number pin. Connect it with the 9 and start simulation. That is digital output, something output signal we have to give it, that we can do it. So in replacement of LED, if we want to turn on motor, that also we can do it. So motor will be on for 1 second and off for 1 second. That will work like this. So now that is simple code we have written for the motor is working in the same way. We have to give high and low, that is output, digital output. So in that way we can do it. Now we are going to read any signal, and that we are going to discuss. Yes. So now we are going to read any kind of signal over here. So let me go back. Yes. So if any signal we have to read it over here, digital signal, digital sensor value. So how we can read it? But before that, I want to tell you more about this graphical coding. That from where that graphical coding came and how you can understand it more without having any kind of hardware or without having any kind of background knowledge. So for that, one more tool that I'm going to use it over here, that is one software that I'm going to use it, that is also online software. So the name of that software is that is Scratch. So you can search it on the Google and you will find it. So this one we are going to open it. And over there how it will work, so let me click on the create part over there, create, and you will able to open it. So how it is working, so just see a very small animation, then we are going to start it how it is working.
With Scratch, you can make your own stories, games, and animations. Let's start by grabbing a move block. We can click the block to run it. There are many other blocks to choose from. Check out the different categories. Let's go to the sound category and grab a play sound until done block. I'll snap this onto our move block. When do we want these code blocks to run? Add an event block on top to start.
These things you can do
I'll add
it over
when
there.
green flag click.
So I'm just going to share with you practically that how you can do it. So what we are going to do it over here, I'm going to show that how it will work. These are same blocks over there, but there is multiple blocks. But you will not find Arduino or sensor and all that. You will find basic animation. You can do it with this panda, this cat, and you can change this one also. That sprite also you can change it. A lot of creativity you can do it over there. So that is being taught in a school also, so that you can see it. So now what more can be done over there? Okay, so I'm going to move it 10 steps, so you will find in a motion, and then again you can turn it some degree, again you can move it 10 step. You can increase that step also, 10 to 50 step I'm going to make it, then 30 step. Again I'm going to rotate it to some angle like 45 degree. Then again if you want to move it, that you can do it. Wait for a second. Okay, sorry for inconvenience. So now over there we are going to move ahead with again. Okay, that. So after that we can go to the look. If you want to use some like hello, hi, something like that, say hello, and then you can go to the sound. You can play some meow sound. Then you can go over there one more like control. You will find event. So repeat how much time you want to repeat it, 10 times, and then you can use event block to use one flag over there. So we are going to start this simulation. You can click on this flag and go. So as we are going to click on this flag, so simulation is being get started, and let's see how it will work. So let me take one more delay, control, and one more delay. We are going to take it after this. Wait, start it. So cat will do sound and say hello, and it will rotate it like this up to 10 steps. So it will repeat for up to 10 steps, because we have written it for 10 steps only. So that we did it over there. So now what next we have to do it. So we are going to same thing we have to do it on the Tinkercad. Like over there, these are many blocks. You can get familiarity, and you can do a lot of modification also over there. Like if you want to do some cutting over there, or like I want to cut the tail, so you can erase it. And if you want to cut one ear, that also you can cut it. So any modification that you want to do it, that you can do it over there in a very simple way, and you can use it. And the sound also you can change it. This one is a cat sound. You can do customized sound also. You can record it over here. There is option of record. So these are available sounds, so you can record it also using mic. And if you want to do like slow or faster, that also you can do it. like faster, slower, and you can mute, fade in, fade out, whatever you want to do it, so that we can do it. So that you can do it over here, reverse, so that can be done over there. So these are the creativity that can be done over there in the tool that is Scratch. So coming back to over there with the hardware, that is Tinkercad. Over there you can make the same coding, you can use it over here, graphical coding, and you can make your hardware. So what next we are going to do it over here, we are going to read something over there. Wait for a second, there is some disturbance. Okay, sorry for any inconvenience. So that can be done over there in the Tinkercad, and that same coding we have discussed over there in a Scratch. So now we are going to talk about read any sensor. So like if we are going to make anything and we are going to read any sensor value, how we can read it. So what we are going to do it, we are going to use right now one sensor that is digital sensor. So the name of that sensor is PIR sensor. So PIR sensor we are going to use it. So PIR sensor we are going to use it over here. So let's see
Sir,
how.
screen is not visible, sir.
Okay, sir. Let me say it again.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Now visible, sir.
That's great. So now over here we are going to read one sensor that is PIR sensor. This one is a PIR sensor. So in this PIR sensor, how it is working, this sensor detect human being, and two conditions should be satisfied over there. One condition is that there should be a living being in front of the sensor, and second thing is that that living being should be in a motion. So that sensor is being used in a hotel or restaurant over there, might be have seen automatic door opening over there. So that sensor is being used, that is PIR sensor, and you can make many more things like automatic doorbell, you can make it, and automatic any kind of a home detection you can do it, and you can make automatic door opening and many more application you can do it using this. So we are going to read it and we are going to make some application over there like automatic doorbell we are going to make it. So how to connect it? There is three wires. One is signal. Signal we have to connect with digital pin. Then power, then ground. So ground we have to connect with ground. And then after that this power we have to connect with power. That is 5 volt. So this wiring I did it, you can do their color also, you can change it. You can make it black, select that wire and change color. And this one is a signal wire, let me make it orange or yellow, any other wire. So now what we have to do it, we have to write code for this. So how we can write code for reading any sensor? That is very simple, just delete this code, put it in the dustbin, and we have to go to the input. In an input, first one block is for reading digital sensors. So first one block that we are going to use it over here. So in this block, what we have to do it over here, we are going to take it, drag it and drop it simply. And the select pin number. So pin number we are using it over here, that is 4 number pin. So click again, select 4 number pin and this one got generated automatically. So after selecting that 4 number pin, whatever value we are reading it, so how we can came to know that what value we are reading in the computer or in the software. So for that we have to print that value on the serial monitor. In whatever programming language we are acquiring any data, we have to print it the data to the serial monitor or any debug window. So we are going to print that value in a serial monitor. So the go to the output. In a output you will find second last block. In a output you will find second last block over here, that is print to serial monitor. Drag this block and take it. Only two blocks is required for reading the sensor. First one for sensor pin, and second one is for printing that sensor value to serial monitor. So just take it, drag it and drop it. Now over there what we are going to do it, after reading that value we have to print that value on the serial monitor. So it will do it. Now start simulation. So simulation we are going to start it. Simulation started. Now you can see on the serial monitor. So the value is 0. So I'm going to simplify it little bit. Click only blocks only so that you can see that circuit diagram also and that serial monitor also. So now start simulation again, and you can see value is 1. As I'm going to click on this sensor, for simulating this sensor we have to click on this sensor to see the environment over there. Click on the sensor and you will be able to see the range of the sensor. You can see it, and object is also over there in the range of the sensor. But the sensor, the object is over there, but it is not detecting right now. Why it is so? Because that is a living being, but there is no motion. For detecting any object, that living being should be in a motion. So what we are going to do it, we are going to give any motion. So output you can see on the serial monitor, that is 1. One output is coming over there. So if there is the object is not in the range, output will be 0. You can see over there. And again I'm going to bring any object in the range of the sensor. Output is 1. Sensor is reading 1. So now how you can use that output 1 for some application, for like making automatic doorbell, because now in this COVID era you can make something that is contactless. So doorbell you can make it contactless. So now what we are going to do it, we are going to use some condition over there, like if sensor value is high, if any object in front of your door, so what you want to do, you want to use some alarm or something like that, or some doorbell you want to ring. So go to the control. In a control you will find all the conditions: if condition, else condition, while condition, for loop, while loop, all the loop and condition you will find it over there. So what we have to do it over here, we have to go to that control, and we have to take if then else condition. Scroll it down and you will find if then else condition. Take it. So after taking that conditions, we have to move ahead. So what next we have to do it over here, the condition we have to use on this sensor value. So go to the input again and take that read block again and select pin number, that is 4. 4 number pin we have selected again over there. So after selecting that pin, what next we have to do it over here, we have to go to that particular this one block, we have to insert it over here. This one condition we have to insert it over there. So what we have to do it over here, we have to go to the mathematical operator, because directly we will not able to fit this block. So go to the mathematical operators. This one is very important. So go to the math. Over there you will find comparison and all many more blocks. You will find it over there. So many blocks we will find it over there. So these are comparison blocks over there. So we are going to take that second block, that is comparison block. So this one block I have taken it, insert it. And now you can insert this one block. So these are three steps, those are commonly used in maximum program in graphical coding. So these things we have taken it, again I'm repeating so that you can get familiar about it. So when we have to implement if condition, so go to the math, second block we have to take it, insert it over there. Automatically it will get inserted. Then again we have to go to the input, take first block, read digital pin and insert it over there. Select pin number, that is 4 number pin. So my code is ready. If my condition gets satisfied, you can make it equal. If my sensor value is equal to 1, what you want to execute? So I want to give something output to the buzzer. So I'm going to connect one buzzer PGO speaker to my Arduino, and you can connect positive with any digital pin, negative with ground. So then go to the code again and go to the output now, because we want to give output right now to this buzzer. In an output you will find one block over there, that is play speaker. Drag this block and insert it over there and select pins over there. So we are going to select over here the pins that is we are using for the buzzer, that is 8 number pin. So after doing this, in a else condition, what you can do it over there, in a else condition you can use over here, that is turn off the speaker on the pin, that you can do it. So over there you can select 8 number pin like this. So in the 8 number pin, what we did it, play speaker on pin 8 and turn off speaker on 8 number pin. My code is ready. So now if any object will be in front of my sensor value will be 1, that you can check it out, and when any object is over there, buzzer should be on. So click on this before that start simulation. So now you can see this one is a range. So if any object coming in front of the sensor, buzzer is turning on. If there is no object, so just suppose this sensor is mounting in front of your door, the range of the sensor is too much good, so approximate 4 to 5 meters. So if any object is coming in front of this, buzzer will be on. Buzzer is working as a doorbell and you can use it. So you can make your doorbell contactless, mean you can read sensor value and directly you can send output over there using this one without using IoT. Right now we did it without using IoT, and later on we can send the data to the cloud also, and you can generate alert on your mobile phone also using IoT. How? Like if any person coming at your home, so you will get alert that yes, someone you will receive some SMS that any one person came at your home. So that also you can detect it using this one. So the code we have written it over here in a graphical. When we talk about embedded C code, stop it and go over there in the block plus text, and you will be able to see the code over there, that is embedded C code. So why that embedded C or C++ code is required? One, we have to deploy that code in a hardware. For that, the C++ code is required for Arduino software, that is Arduino IDE software that is being used for this one. So now what I'm going to do it over here, that is simple code we have used over here, and we made one Pir sensor based automatic doorbell. So similar way you can use many more sensors over there, like if you are going to make temperature alert, so for that you can use temperature sensor also in replacement of this one. So I'm going to delete it. You can save it also over there with the name of automatic doorbell. I'm going to add over there one temperature sensor, this one. So I'm going to make temperature alert or any fire alert, that I'm going to make it. So for that what I'm going to do it, power, ground, Vout, ground. The ground we are going to connect it with the ground. And then this one is a Vout. We output we have to connect with this analog pin. So this sensor is analog based. So let me change color. So ground wire you can make it black, and this one is a power. Power we have to connect with 5 volt. So this wiring I connected it with the temperature sensor, and now we are going to check it out how it will work. So we have to change modification in the code. What modification is required? So in replacement of, let me go to blocks only. In replacement of this read digital, we have to take another block. Let me delete this one. So go to the input and you will find that directly over there read temperature sensor. So take this block and put it over there, and now you can take again block and put it over there. Just that's all. Only 2 block you have to replace it. All other code will be same. So now after doing this, what we have to do it, we can start simulation and we can check it out temperature over there in degree Celsius. So the temperature is 24 degree right now over there in the sensor. Click over there and you can see it, and now I'm going to decrease it and increase it. So whatever temperature is over there in the environment, that you will able to see it. That is simulating the environment, not a real time. So that same temperature we are reading in the microcontroller, that we can see it. So that is second part over there that you can do it. And now after that, one more thing, many more thing you can make it like this. So now I'm just going to share with you one of the interesting applications that also you can build it over there. So that is about acquiring any sensor data from the digital pin, from the analog pin. So one more application that I'm just going to share with you, that is about like learning with entertainment. So let me open it. Like you can make a piano also over there. So we are going to talk about that, how you can make a piano, because some students are having interest in music. So they if they want to learn the engineering concept, if the music is over there, they will enjoy it. So how we can add that music in their learning part, so that we are going to discuss over here. Let me refresh it again. So the piano that I'm just going to share with you. So over there, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to share with you that how that piano is working. So you can play Sargam Saregama Badhanisa, because I'm not having a good understanding with the music, so I will not able to play any song, but I can play Sargam over there. If you are able to recognize it, that would be great. So you can give thumbs up. I think there is an option of hand raising over there, that you can raise it over there. So I'm going to play it. So the coding part is same like earlier we did it. Start simulation, and then I'm going to play Sargam over there. If you are able to recognize it, you can raise your hand. So that Sargam you can play it, Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Dha Ni Sa, like this. And if you are having interest in the music, so you can play any song also over there. So that also you can play. Yes. So I think that is audible to everyone. Yes, one hand is being okay, the participant is over there. Okay, anyway, so I'm not able to see that how many participants are responding it, or they are understanding it. So I'm coming back over here. Yes, so that you can make it, and you can write code over there in that same graphical way, and graphical programming that can be used over there. So many more project also you can make it over there. One more project that I'm sharing with you, that is related to COVID-19. Now COVID-20 is being introduced. So that Omicron, that virus. So now what I'm going to do it, I'm just going to share with you one more project, that is obstacle, not obstacle, that is the social distancing gadget, that you can make it over here and you can check it out. Then after that you can build hardware also. So this one is a social distancing gadget. So if anyone is going to break your social distancing, you will get alert. So over there what we are going to do it is we are going to click on the sensor. So the sensor will detect any object, any person. So any object is coming closer to you, and if anyone is going to break your social distancing, so buzzer will be on. So we have taken approximate 2 meter, I think, that you can check it out. So if anyone again going to break social distance, buzzer will be on, and person going away, buzzer will be off. That is being used over there. The ultrasonic sensor is being used for making this project, and buzzer is same. So first you can check it out over there, all the basic circuits, and then you can deploy it on the hardware also if you are going to build that gadget. So all these components are available in the market. So Arduino you will get within cost of approximate like 400 rupees, and that ultrasonic sensor you will get it within 100 rupees, and the buzzer you will get it in 10 to 20 rupees. And you need one battery, so that also you will get it 20 to 30 rupees, and you can use it over there. So that can be done, and you can make your project easily over there, and you can deploy it. And one more thing over there, if you are going to make a PCB of this, that also you will get it over here. So that schematic also being available over there in this tool, so that also you can get it. So that PCB also you can make it whatever circuit you are going to make it. Schematic also you will get it over there, and there is option of send to. You can share it in that PCB design also, you can share it with any design software. So there is Autodesk design software over there also, you can send this circuit. So that you can do it, and the coding that I have discussed, that graphical coding, you can do it over there easily. The same coding like earlier we did it. So over there you have to use ultrasonic sensor. So these are the basic things that I have discussed with you. For the beginner I have discussed over here, not advanced one, because there is many more things that can be discussed in advanced mode also, like when we talk about Node-RED. Node-RED is also one of the programming tool for IoT applications. That also can be used over there, and the AWS cloud also can be used over there. Over there we can send data, we can monitor data. These are advanced things. So initially I don't want to share with you advanced things, so that you should not get puzzled about these things. That you can do it later on over there in upcoming course, or you can get in touch with me, so that you can join advanced training program. We used to conduct advanced training program also in IoT. Yes, so now I'm coming back to the question answer session, and let me come back to over here. Yes, so if you're having any kind of doubt, any kind of queries, so these are my contact details. You can note it down. You can WhatsApp me anytime, and if you want to join that advanced training program, you can also WhatsApp me, because that we are going to launch soon. So over there limited seat will be over there, so that advantage you can take it. And if you're having interest in that particular IoT and building some gadget and devices, so that will be fully hands-on. I shared over here few simulation tool. I have not shared any hardware right now, because you will get puzzle one way. I will share with you hardware also, all these things if I merge over here in one session, so that would be not justified from my side. So these are my contact details. You can WhatsApp me, you can email me, and I will be available on the Messenger, and I will be available on the Insta, Twitter, everywhere with the name of Ajay Godara. You will able to find me. So now we are going to take your queries. If any participant having any kind of queries, any kind of doubt, So you can ask over here. I will be happy to answer your queries. Yes. Participant having any kind of doubt, any kind of queries, feel free to ask over here.
1 minute. I allow mic, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, so all the mics are. I mean, you will able to unmute your mic and you can ask your queries. So any type of query if you want to ask, feel free to ask.